the four-time WWE champion, with
boy,
one arm, whipping the 175-pound Mysterio into the corner, but Mysterio, his cat-like reflexes, and Undertaker grabs Mysterio again.
Rey Mysterio tried to drop kick the knee. Got him with a Muay Thai kick in the hamstring. Another one, three of them.
That's what Mysterio has to do. He has to knock the Undertaker down to side. Knocks the Undertaker out of the ring, and I think the Undertaker caught by surprise here.
Yeah, Undertaker has been, oh God.
What a boot.
I lost my train of thought after seeing that boot. Well, I guess Mysterio didn't need his teeth after all.
Undertaker.
I think Rey Mysterio right now is in a world of hurt. He's in a lot of trouble. Undertaker's just too big and strong.
How about Brock Lesnar and Kurt Angle in a world of hurt? Stephanie McMahon announcing that Angle could be out 2 months with a neck and hamstring injury. Brock Lesnar's out with a concussion.
The price you pay to have the gold, the WWE Championship.
Wow.
What a shot. Turning Mysterio inside out with that uppercut.
Something went flying. It could have been Mysterio's tooth.
His teeth. Tooth or teeth? Tooth is one tooth, right?
Yeah, it could have been his tooth.
Teeth is more than one.
Right.
Plural.
You're studying your grammar.
And my dentistry.
The Undertaker in control of Rey Mysterio. Oh, look at that, Mysterio, great counter.
Jawbreaker right there. Oh, there goes a haymaker right there. Another right hand there.
Mysterio with the right hand trying to fire
Keep
against
coming.
the Undertaker.
Keep following him, Ray. Don't let him breathe. Oh, boy. Big time Cruiser. Mysterio's going up.
Look at this. Mysterio lands on the shoulders of the Undertaker.
Yeah, maybe a victory roll.
Right-hander.
No.
DDT plants the Undertaker. Bandana goes flying.
You got to give it up to Mysterio to take the big man off his feet.
But
very tough to do.
Capitalize.
619.
And it connects. Mysterio quickly into the kick.
Got it.
He got it. Oh! Undertaker kicks out with authority, but the Undertaker has been caught by surprise, and Mysterio could be going for the West Coast pop.
Come on, Mysterio. As soon as you see Taker, go for it. West Coast pop.
And the Undertaker grabbing Mysterio in midair.
Oh, my God. Someone's going for a ride, Cole. Let's ride.
Connects. Undertaker hooks the leg. Undertaker advances in the semifinals of the tournament.
Here's your winner, The Undertaker. You don't think you can just walk away, so turn around and face the battle
And that chair bouncing off the temple, and then the ribs of Tajiri by the sixth sadistic Undertaker. Man. Oh, what the hell's he gonna do here?
Well, the fact that he took the top off the table might tell you something.
Oh no.
It's not gonna be pretty.
He's unpredictable, King, but I can predict, I think, what's coming next. Not the last ride. Wait a minute. Supreme mist spewed into the eyes by the Undertaker by Tajiri. Tajiri played the trump card.
Can you believe this?
The Undertaker's been blinded. This could be Tajiri's opening. Trash container off the head to the Undertaker. The Undertaker's reeling. Tajiri continues the assault.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
What a shot. A right hand to the chin and then a knee lift by the Undertaker. And I think all Tajiri did was tick the Undertaker off, King.
Blinded. Give him a towel or something, Michael.
Hardcore titles on the line. Tajiri's giving the Undertaker all that he can handle. And Undertaker bouncing off the announce table. Still see that green stain from the mist in his eyes by Tajiri. Tajiri on the infinite caught in midair by the Undertaker. Tajiri's back crashing off the steel post. And the Undertaker with a shot again.
I tell you, that was a good call right this body. I think the Undertaker likes it. Corey certainly doesn't.
Corey extremely concerned. Tajiri's girlfriend looking on, and the Undertaker's path of destruction continues everywhere he's gone in recent weeks. Carnage everywhere, King.
Now, wait a minute. Is Tori really Tajiri's girlfriend or just his manager?
Oh, look out.
He's not really out of circulation anymore.
Undertaker hanging Tajiri up. And Tajiri is helpless.
He's on that tree of woe.
Tajiri is helpless as the Undertaker shot to the midsection.
Oh, no.
And the vicious hardcore champion, the heartless Undertaker.
Look at this.
Oh, look at this. The Undertaker blatantly choking Tajiri in the corner.
Boy, the blood rushes to Tajiri's head while he hangs on the tree of woe, and now he's going to be choked on top of that. He's not going to last long, Michael.
This is all legal, King. Hardcore rules.
Uh-oh, wait a minute.
And I'll tell you what, is
Wait a minute.
Tori running for her life. She's scared to death out there.
I don't blame her.
I'll tell you, the Undertaker, he's the most vicious hardcore champion we've ever had here. This title fits the Undertaker to a T.
He's not green with envy.
The
He just wants
Undertaker
respect right now.
insulting the crowd. Oh. The Undertaker cares about nobody, King. He demands respect. Well, he's losing a lot of respect in a lot of people's eyes with these actions.
Uh-oh.
Oh no, Tajiri choke slam by the Undertaker.
One-arm choke slam.
And here's the cover, and mercifully this one's good. Wait a minute.
Uh-oh, it's not over, Michael.
Oh, please, the Undertaker could just pin the poor man right here, King.
Yeah, but now let me ask you this, Michael. He could have, but what do you think he's thinking? Right now, I can assure you, still can't see, right? Everything you looked at is green.
Respect somebody.
Hear that?
Oh, Tajiri.
Well, he's punishing Tajiri in front of his girlfriend, Tori. Now he locks in some sort of submission hold, and Tajiri taps out.
You're right. That's a
Oh, wait
submission
a minute.
move.
The match is over. The match is over, and Undertaker continues this hold. He's trying to choke the life out of Tajiri.
Yeah, well, why don't you
Damn it, let go,
Why don't you
Undertaker.
go up there and make him let go? Go ahead, Michael.
And look at Tajiri's arm has gone limp. Tajiri's out. This Undertaker, wait a minute! Oh my God, it's the big show!
Uh-oh.
The big show into the ring, and the Undertaker's leaving!
Well, you said it. The match is over. He's done his work for the day.
The big show coming out to the ring, and the Undertaker's leaving, King!
Contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Paul Bearer. He weighs in at 328 pounds. The Undertaker.
So here comes the Phenom, the Undertaker, set for one-on-one action on Sunday Night Heat against X-Pac. And Bradshaw and Farouk, you know this man well, the Undertaker, once in his ministry of darkness.
Yeah, we know him very well.
He's
We're the
responsible
ones-
for putting you two together.
He ain't responsible for nothing, Kevin Kelly. We're responsible for him being on top of his game right now. When you needed Stephanie McMahon kidnapped, who did he call? He called us. We needed Ken Shamrock taking out a picture. We did the dirty work. We're the ones who carried the legwork. We're the ones who did the evil. He may have taken the credit, Kevin Kelly, but you know damn good and well, son, we're the ones that did all the damage.
Right.
Well,
Just when he thought just when everybody thought that his career was on the down spiral, we had his back. We watched out for his back. We're the ones responsible for him to get the World Wrestling Federation heavyweight title. Just then, guess what? The ungrateful son of.
Hey, easy now.
Tell us what to do. Tell us what to win. You better get ready. Bow to the master.
His opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 222 pounds. One half the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions, X-Pac.
What a reaction for X-Pac, one half of the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions. And gentlemen, it was this man last week on Raw who beat the Acolytes 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring.
Give me that. He didn't come out one half. You couldn't make a half out of him if you add 100 pounds to him. And let me tell you something. Nobody beats us clean. If you could bag all the ass that we've kicked, you could put 100 people to work for 10 years.
But Farouk, the bottom line is X-Pac and Kane are the tag team champions.
Listen to me, man. Once again, like I said, I don't know what angle you was looking at it from. Nobody beats us clean. Where you get clean from?
So the question now becomes, since X-Pac and Kane are the champions, what are the Acolytes going to do about it?
I'll tell you what we're going to do about it. We're taking our belts back. Every dog has his day, and this little chihuahua that's getting guzzled right now by the dead man is going to get destroyed by us. We're going to take back our property, and there's nothing he nor the big red idiot can do about it.
Oh, what a kick by X-Pac to the face of the Undertaker. X-Pac with momentum now, and the Undertaker almost took off his head with that.
You see that right there, Michael Cole? That's what happens when a good big man meets a good little man. No matter what he does, no matter how much Hong Kong Fooey, Tambo, everything he takes, he cannot stand up to the power of the Acolytes.
Oh, Bradshaw, that's all well and good, but X-Pac's got some backup. Here's the cover now. There's 1, 2, and a kick out. That backup is the Big Red Machine, Kane.
What backup, man? What are you talking about? There's no backup against us. You know, you don't come into a match with us talking about backup. What you do is come in there playing and hoping that you'll get out of the ring in one piece.
Look at Undertaker now, tremendous strength, setting X-Pac up now. Tombstone pile driver. Here it comes, and Undertaker
That's
plants
exactly
X-Pac.
what it's going to be when they get back in the ring with us.
Get used to that position, Sean Boy. Get used to that position.
And this one's over. The Undertaker picks up the victory over X-Pac.
Oh, and here comes the big baboon.
Hardcore title match, and no disqualifications. There are no countouts.
Uh-oh, what are you doing?
Oh my God, that ain't.
Hey, you don't spin the wind, and you don't sit on the Undertaker's motorcycle.
That is not a good move. It's Spike Dudley.
Oh no!
Caught in midair like a small child. I wonder if Mr. McMahon signed this match. This is a little bit like Mr. McMahon matchmaking.
Well, let me just say this. First of all, before you go casting accusations and blame, I haven't even seen Mr. McMahon here all day long today. But I can assure you one thing, when he gets here, when he finds out what Ric Flair has done, he is going to be upset. Ooh.
The Undertaker has become one of the most bitter and sadistic individuals that I have ever been around. I have so much profound respect for this man. And now,
obviously, you didn't have enough.
Well, maybe not. I thought I did. Spike Dudley tied up to the Tree of Woe.
The Tree of Woe?
If you're keeping score at home. The Undertaker's 6'10 and a half. And Spike Dudley got a low blow in there. And again, no disqualification in this hardcore championship match.
Hey, what?
Now, wouldn't it be something if the guy that wants the respect gets disrespected on his first title defense?
Yeah.
I mean, crazier things have happened in the WWF. And Vengeance is a great example of that, is Spike Dudley coming with everything he's got. And they say you can't measure a man's heart by the size of his anatomy, and Spike Dudley at 100 buck and a half.
Yeah. I'm sure he's got a big heart, JR. Unfortunately, he's trapped inside a body that's too small to do anything about it.
Undertaker wearing Spike out like a government mule with that trash can lid. Little Spike does not know the word quit, but maybe he should start practicing up on it.
Let me introduce it to him. Q-U-I-T.
Let's get him a dictionary.
Shout it out right now.
This has got to be a Mr. McMahon matchmaking situation to put the
Why do you keep saying that?
Because Spike, can't look at it.
Uh-oh, Spike.
That's 150 pounds. I know he's a gutty little guy. He's got great heart and desire, but this Undertaker's a different animal. And look at this, right across the bridge of the nose with that forearm.
Yeah, that hurts. I can assure you that hurts.
That hurts a hell of a lot.
Well, you know what? Spike could have called in sick.
Well,
I don't know, for this match, he might have had to call in dead.
Already kicked his ass.
And the Undertaker, off the heels of that hard-fought victory against RVD.
This is how you turn a trash can into a pancake.
This is not, oh my God. My God, I can't believe that.
Hello, Spike, how's that?
The last ride on little Spike Dudley, right through the trash can.
I told you. That's how you do it. That little Spike gets turned into a pancake.
Here's your winner, and
He's big, he's nasty, and he doesn't give a damn about what the fans think of him. All those fans over the years that support this man, as far as Undertaker is concerned, can go to hell.
What? Check it out. Here it is. Pancake. Take this. Poor little Spike.
That a Booger Red he just sent a message to anybody that wants a piece of this hardcore title.
And if I were you, JR, I'd lay off that Booger Red stuff. That's probably a little bit of the non-respect he's been talking about. He's the Undertaker. He's the hardcore champion.
I know who he is. I know what he is.
Well, I don't think he'd like to be referred to as Booger Red anymore. I know I wouldn't.
Well, Spike Dudley is absolutely defenseless. The poor little guy doesn't stand a chance. No, come on. Now, this is just too damn much.
Well, let's just add a little exclamation point to this. Nice choke.
Oh, my God. For the love of God. This damn Undertaker, that's not right. Choke slamming Spike from the inside of the ring, over the top rope, all the way down to the floor.
Ladies and gentlemen, words cannot describe what runs through your mind when you sit in this arena and the fog fills the building, the music begins, the bongs are heard throughout, and the dead man walks through that entrance. It is chilling.
But could you imagine, Michael, what Gregory Helms is feeling right now?
Tell us what Gregory Helms is feeling. You have been in Helms' position before.
I have been in Helms' position before, unfortunately, many times. When you see The Undertaker, you think, oh my God, that's ominous. But when you have to see him coming down, and you know he is coming after you, and there is nowhere to run, there is nowhere to hide, it is the only time in my life that I felt fear.
Undertaker playing these psychological, these mind games with opponents for 15 years
It's
now.
not psychological. He is that good, Michael.
I'm not saying he isn't, but you have to admit the strange things that run through your mind when you're sitting in the ring watching that man approach.
I have faced every major talent in the wrestling industry in the past 15 years. The Undertaker is a different level.
The presence of The Undertaker. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, the Cruiserweight champion Gregory Helms puts his foot in his mouth, one-on-one with The Undertaker. Well, we are back on Friday Night SmackDown. The legendary Undertaker, the Phenom, set to go one-on-one with the Cruiserweight champion Gregory Helms in this non-title matchup. And if you're Gregory Helms, how do you try to mount any kind of offense against the dead man?
You hope The Undertaker makes a mistake. You can't mount offense with him. You can't even wrestle with him. You hope he slips on a banana peel and you find a way to jump on top of it. And if you ever end up on top, don't stop.
Well, I can tell you one thing you don't want to do with him, and that's exchange punches. And did you see The Undertaker? He threw Helms so hard in the corner, it ripped the covering of the turnbuckle off. As Helms is whipped across the ring, Undertaker, wow, just spinning Helms around in midair, setting him up for snake eyes. I've never seen anything like it. And there's the boot off the
And
shoulder.
quite frankly, I've never seen The Undertaker like this. Since I have known him 11 years, I've seen him destroy everybody. Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold, The Rock, Kurt Angle, all of them. He has never been better. He has never been more fierce.
And don't forget, wait a minute. And Gregory Helms is taking control off the distraction by Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Kennedy, remember, claims that Undertaker cost him the United States title last week. And Mr. Kennedy slammed into the steel steps literally with one hand by The Undertaker. But Gregory Helms, well, was hoping for an opening. And I believe all that did by Mr. Kennedy was make The Undertaker mad, and we know what happens when you make The Undertaker mad.
Kennedy has been the fastest rising star on SmackDown. He has defeated the entire roster, except for The Undertaker. Quite frankly, let me give him some advice. Leave The Undertaker alone.
Slam! Did you see the elevation? Did you see how high Gregory Helms was in the air before he crashed to the ground?
The Undertaker has never been better, ever. And that is saying a lot.
Oh my, oh my.
Naughty night, sweet prince.
Tombstone!
Found a fat lady.
Driver. Gregory Helms may be out. Undertaker impressive again, but Kennedy from behind.
What the hell is he thinking?
Cut your losses, Kennedy. Again, don't make him mad. Choke slam! Undertaker measuring his man, and Kennedy could have run from Dodge. Come on, Chavo.
And we'll all get to see it. We'll all get to enjoy it. Possibly see a classic in 9 days at one
old school
stand.
Can you imagine if Undertaker delivers old school from the top of a 15-foot ladder?
And Chavo doesn't seem to be enjoying the festivities.
Undertaker right in front of Edge, his opponent. And Extreme Rules of Undertaker hung up on the top rope, and perhaps the distraction of looking back at Bam Neely.
Come on!
And just like a pack of dogs.
Crying out loud. Charles Robinson, turn your back.
Name of the game. Wait. I think Charles Robinson, the official, just tossed Edge Ryder and Hawkins out of the arena.
I don't think he saw anything.
That's a heck of a decision by the referee.
I'm happy for the decision.
Considering everything that's been going on around here lately. But Chavo trying to take advantage. And Chavo realizes it's desperate times against the dead man and has to try to put the Undertaker away.
If anybody can take advantage, be the wily veteran, former ECW champion, Chavo Guerrero.
Chavo, great strategy, trying to knock the near 7-footer down. Whoa, right to the knees, and Undertaker down to Chavo's size.
5 nights ago at Judgment Day, we saw Edge do a tremendous job working on the knees of Undertaker. How much has he recovered? That's a question that maybe Chavo intends to find out.
And how much will the Undertaker be able to recover heading into the table, ladders, and chairs match just a week from Sunday? Oh! Undertaker, who's been through battles and wars over the years and just about every scenario imaginable. How will the effects of those wars play out on his body when he has to climb a ladder to try to grab the championship?
I thought for just a moment at Judgment Day that the Undertaker had a look in his eyes that he...
Spine first!
And he'd resigned himself to his fate, that he just would not be capable of overcoming the odds. I don't see that look now. The Undertaker knows he can win at one night stand.
Chavo's bodyguard, Bam Neely, thinking twice as he looked into the eyes of the dead man. Chavo Guerrero, as you called him earlier, the wily veteran, taking control. Will that be enough to put the Undertaker away?
Taking advantage.
Undertaker sat up, scared the daylights out of Chavo.
I thought Chavo was taking advantage of the circumstances he found himself in, but the circumstance he finds himself, he's into with an angry Undertaker.
Nick, when you first put the table, ladders, and chairs match into place years ago when you were commissioner, did you ever envision it would be carried out to a scenario where the World Heavyweight Championship would lie in the balance of this type of a matchup?
No way, not a chance. I thought it'd be fun. I thought it'd be exciting. Oh! Big back body drop. Imagine that impact on the lower back. No, I thought it'd be a one-time only thing. I didn't know it would go on to characterize greatness in WWE, and that one day, the World Heavyweight Championship would depend on it.
And for The Undertaker, his career could depend on it. The velocity of the big man, The Undertaker, taking out Chavo.
Have you ever seen The Undertaker more determined?
Cover, kick out. Undertaker must be determined. Undertaker may be around in the WWE for only 9 more nights. If he loses at Extreme Rules, he's out of the
signaling
company.
Goozle time.
And Chavo raking the eyes as Bam Neely had the referee distracted. Bam Neely was not involved in the altercation earlier, hence the reason that he wasn't kicked out like Edge, Ryder, and Hawkins. Oh! Maybe after that he wishes he was kicked out.
A blatant low blow by Chavo Guerrero. Referee Charles Robinson's back once again turned. Bam Neely just using the numbers game to their advantage.
Again, it's not the referee's fault. I mean, Bam Neely sticking his nose where it doesn't belong. Uh-oh. Undertaker sat up again. Chavo caught in midair. Undertaker. What a counter. Tombstone pile driver. And can you imagine if Undertaker can somehow deliver that at the TLC match and climb the ladder and grab the gold?
Oh, yeah, he's giving him a look. Okay, I got you. He's telling Undertaker, Nunzio is take the look.
Nunzio,
Well, that's all it takes, I guess.
scared out of his boots, so to speak.
Wasn't kind of a unique single leg takedown, which didn't happen by the Undertaker.
So it's Nunzio and the Undertaker, and look at this.
Gotta watch your back, Big Eagle.
Nunzio off the apron, kick to the side of the head, and again the distraction from Palumbo and the Bull of the FBI, allowing Nunzio to start things off in this matchup.
Undertaker's got a fly on his back.
And Undertaker, Nunzio's in trouble, backed up, back first into that steel post.
Well, that's how you can kill a fly, ram him against a steel post. That always works.
The Undertaker starting things off against Nunzio on a night where Brock Lesnar defends the WWE Championship against the Big Show, and I still cannot get the images of what we experienced last week out of my mind when the ring actually imploded from that superplex off the top rope from Lesnar to the Big Show.
Well, right now, speaking of imploded, I mean, Nunzio's insides might implode once he gets crucial and chokeslam.
Nunzio's in all kinds of trouble. The Undertaker measuring Nunzio. Crowd on its feet in the SBC Center.
Look at Palumbo and Stromboli.
Yeah, look at him. Knocked off the apron.
An Italian battering ram.
And look at Undertaker. Nunzio gonna go for the ride.
What goes up must come down. Oh, my God.
One hand, Undertaker tossing Nunzio over the top rope.
Big Eagle taking out all three members of the full-blooded Italians with that big choke slam over the top rope.
The Taker chants from the fans here in San Antonio. Nunzio trying to escape.
Well, now Nunzio realizes he's on his own now. His two Goombas are down. Nunzio's in a land he don't want to be. Someone's going for a ride, Cole.
And it may be Nunzio's last ride.
Oh, man under me. He's doing the sign of the cross. Nunzio. If you don't believe in God, Nunzio, you better stop.
The last ride to Nunzio. Cover by the Undertaker. Undertaker wins. Oh. And here come the FBI. Palumbo, Johnny the Bull Stamboli. The FBI again love the 3-on-1 numbers game. And there's a low blow by the Bull. This matchup's over with. Undertaker brought to his knees.
Look at how big and strong and tough you are. That'll take down any man. Any man. I mean, it's deja vu all over again, Cole.
And now Palumbo on the attack.
Stomping all over. FBI stomping all over the Undertaker.
The FBI put the Undertaker. Wait a minute!
What the hell? No.
The APA!
Bradshaw, Simmons. What?
Ron Simmons and Bradshaw are back!
No!
The APA is back!
I don't believe it. What the hell?
An APA reunion couldn't have come at a better time for the Undertaker!
I'm sure the Undertaker agrees. The APA? Wow!
Can you believe it?
Oh, man!
Look at Bradshaw and Simmons!
They look better than ever!